Makyou II!
Okay, so to whoever may or may not join me on this, today I'm basically going to be testing a translation tool with this Japanese-ass game. There sadly is no walkthrough for it on the internet. There is, however, a walkthrough for the original PC Engine release of this, and that's what I'm going to be mainly using in order to get around. And also, I am going to be making use of a translation tool that somebody has recently made. What is this?
1989年6月30日、天外魔境地雷屋。PC エンジン CD ロムロム初のロールプレイングゲームとして登場した天外魔境地雷屋。当時、その大容量を生かした圧倒的なオープニングビジュアルにプレイヤーはまず度肝を抜かれた。また、なんといってもプレイヤーが驚かされたのはキャラクターが生身の声で喋るということであった。
ご苦労のことだな。そいつが噂の蛇玉かい。
音楽に坂本龍一を起用するなど当時のゲーム常識を打ち破る超大作ソフトとしてゲーム業界のみならず各方面からの注目を集めた。多彩な登場人物と広大なマップ、重厚な世界観の中で地雷屋、そして天外魔境の伝説が築かれたのである。
僕が楽しいと思ってるのっていうのは子供の頃見たチャンバラって言われてるね、何百人斬りとか、それからあと忍者がバーン消えちゃうとか、そういうのを子供の頃に見てすごい。
Let's skip this. I don't think this is relevant for us, and and we cannot understand that. First of all, I'm going to set the vibration off because I know that this breaks my controller, and let's start a new adventure.
マリオ、読みよ。私の可愛い子たち。お前たち二人の力を合わせ、この世界の中で最も美しき地に、何者にも屈せぬ強き命を生み落とし、そして育みなさい。さあ、旅立つのです。
母ちゃんおかわり。
万事丸、またどこかで喧嘩したんでしょう。まったくしょうがない子ね。それにしても子供の喧嘩にいちいち親が出てくるなんて大人のすることじゃないわ。万事丸、お前はほとぼりが冷めるまでどこかその辺で暇つぶしといで。2階のいつものところからお逃げ。あとは母さんが適当にあしらっとくから任せなさい。
Okay, so now we have control and we need to go to the inciting incidents festival. But my mom won't let us be because our, well... Because she doesn't actually want this RPG to start, so we need to sneak out. Boy oh boy does this game look rough. I have played the very beginning part just to see if this game functions at all. Thankfully it does. And also I've searched for an opportunity for any setting that could change the issue with the buzzing sound from the left speaker during cutscenes, but I can't seem to be able to fix that. It seems that that's just sort of maybe it's just because I am playing this game from a hard drive on the PS2 as opposed to from a DVD, but I ain't changing that. Now let's see what we have around town. Let's see, what does he say? Accommodation, records, accommodation only, records only, stop. Okay. So this is our save point, dude. And the last option was... yeah, record only is the last option. Before last option. Last option is stop. Yes. Accessing a PS2 memory card, save. What else do we have? Can we sneak out of here? No. Can I use this triangular device? No. I am going to translate some of the dialogues, but not all of them. And by translate, I mean I'm actually gonna look up what they mean. But that's just going to be mostly stores. Let's see. Soba dumplings, amulet of wind. Please select item. I don't have oh, I pressed X because I am a Westerner. Bye. What does this say? Move to a village you have already visited in Japan. Okay. It is a little bit difficult to read because I cannot afford to look at it, but what is this thing? I'll just remember that it costs a 60. Let's hope the costs do not change. Recover physical strength of one person middle. And I imagine that this is the most basic recovery tool. Although sadly they do not write HP in our language. Yeah, recover physical strength of one person small. I currently do not really need to buy anything. I cannot really afford to buy anything. And the reason why I'm talking to everybody is because it's an RPG, and that's how you make shit happen. I've not gone to this place yet. Let's see what they have upstairs. What are you saying, lady? Yeah, this is mostly gibberish for us. The translation tool that I'm using, I may actually put it in the description later on. It's like, it uses Google Cloud in order to... it uses Google Cloud tool in order to translate on-screen prompts. Basically works similar way to like a Google Translate application on your phone that you can just take photos with and translate those. However, this is without me needing to pick up my phone every single damn time I want to do anything. Funny story. When I was first playing this game, this place was where my controller stopped functioning because of the vibration. I also know that fighting most enemies right at this point in time is pretty pointless, because they barely give you any experience at all, and they also mostly run away. They also will not really attack you. So right now battles are just mostly a waste of your time. And now we're at the town where we can take part in the Inciting Incident Festival. I have already looked up the guide on this because that's actually this is actually already where I got stuck. And for a good reason. What you need to do is talk to these obviously not bad guys. By the way, before anybody says anything about the symbol that keeps popping up in the dialogues, as well as the menus regarding our main character, that doesn't necessarily mean what you think it does.
マロはタイクーンでおじゃる。今日はマロがジパングの王となるめでたき日じゃ。すねならばその方のような下船の者がマロに近づくことすら許されんのでおじゃる。今日は良き日じゃ。苦しゅうない。特に許して使わする。一生の記念にジパングの王となるマロの顔をありがたく拝んでゆくがよいでおじゃる。ほほほほほ。鳥も歌え、草木も祝え。マロこそジパングの王じゃ。
Whatever you say, dude. I believe what we have to do is go upstairs here. And sit down.
我々は根の一族の主客死神兄弟だ。万事丸よ、そこにいるのは分かっているぞ。宿屋ごと潰しても構わんが、子分の命が惜しかったら 外に出てこい。
Okay, so that was a thing. Now I'm reading a little bit ahead in the guide, and we leave the city, and now we are free to explore the region. And we will receive a new spell. This one will. Okay, so what they're saying to us is go to the east, grind, go to southeast to get a spell. Well, let's just see how far this guide actually takes us.
まんじまる、これが根の一族の力だ。この場でひねり潰しても構わぬが、楽しみは後に取っておこう。お前の母親とこの町のやつらは預かったぞ。両面くつえな。
Can't use this one. What happened to all of the kids that were following me? Oh, there is a... Let's go to the east. I wonder if this game has a similar game over system from Tenkai Makyou, the Fourth Apocalypse. I guess we're gonna find out soon enough. Okay, so level ups heal us, that's good to know. Let's just save. I just got healed. Sheena doesn't have anything for us. It's a bit of a shame they don't even allow, like, despite the fact that this game is in 3D, they don't allow you to spin the camera. Oh, they do! Wow. Well, that's helpful. There are some things hidden here. I guess they're not really hidden here. Is there a way to reset it to the default position, or no, it doesn't seem that way. I'm assuming this is a store. I guess every time you enter some place, it... yeah, so this seems to be the item store. Let's see what they have on sale. Soba dumplings, soba dumplings. Okay, none of this is telling me anything. So let's just go off the description. This is the one that gives me transportation. What does this one do? Instantly escape from a labyrinth. That's nice. This seems to be some sort of a all-purpose nada used for hunting. Yeah, this seems to be a piece of equipment. Seems to also be a piece of equipment. This is both kimono that's perfect for farm work, and it also says for whom it is intended, so that's good. A pure white cloth that can be used for multiple purposes. And what about this one? This also seems to be a piece of equipment. Something for mountaineering. And what about these things? They don't seem to be... This seems to be like health items. Yeah, this is the bigger health item, and this... What is this? Recovery of one person's condition. Okay. So I guess all-purpose healing item. So this one is recover condition, and these are health. Okay, good to know. Let's keep... for now, I'm not gonna be buying anything. They said that southeast there is something. Which sounds like it would be... Whatever it is, it sounds like it would be a spell. That I would be getting some sort of a spell somewhere here. Well, I guess we're gonna be finding out pretty soon how what happens when I die. Okay, it doesn't seem to consume my money. And I come back with full HP. But it seems I'm back at the home village, so I guess that's the main drawback. Let's see, is there a way for me to view the map? There it is. Okay. So, I don't know what any of this means. It points out several things on the map, but it doesn't really seem to be very clear about what. But at least it seems that the level ups make quite a difference. It's always good. That's the city that just got ruined. We can go over there. Let's see, do I have anything else in the menu? Oh, that's a retreat. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, let's see. Oh, there is a village. We don't seem to be allowed over here. It seems to be... Oh, I cannot manipulate the camera over here, for example. Seems to be some sort of a border, so I guess that's a no-go. What does this sign say? Something about a horse village. That's the village that's been taken over by the gigantic orchid. Since the guide has told me to familiarize, to basically power up, I may as well just use this time to familiarize myself with the map. And what is where. Okay. I mean, I don't really need to save in all honesty, because if I happen to die, I will just come back. It will be in the starting village, sure, but I will come back. Bogus. Okay, let's see. What does the map say? Yeah, this, like, the map shows me a flag somewhere around here. I'm assuming that that is the point of interest. Let's try to do this. There we go. Is this how I learn spells? Seems that way. Okay. Okay, anything else in this area? Okay, now I'm actually doing damage to this guy. He's still doing damage to me, but I can actually defeat him. So these few levels did actually make a whole lot of difference. But I am not getting much of experience from him, so it makes no sense for me to continue fighting him. Actually, I'm gonna try out, where are my skills? This seems to be the skill. Okay. This is worthy of saving, just in case my console blows up. However, I am still going to be stingy. Because money... Sleeping at the inn is money. And I still need to buy basic equipment. Let's see, what do you have to offer? Okay, I should be able to buy some stuff. Let's see, what does this increase actually? Because that's one thing I know about the Tenkai Makyou games. They have a very simplistic system where you only have we don't really have a separate magic attack, and yeah, this is attack power, and this, you only have defense, power, and speed. Show. Okay. What would this be? This would also be show. Whatever would show even mean. Let's try this again. This is also show. And I'm assuming show basically means defense, because this, if I recall correctly, is... well, I cannot read this. Let's try this again. Yeah, this seems to be a defense thing, so let's buy the... Oops. Let's buy this. Yes. Okay, so there is an option to automatically equip stuff. 2, 4, 5. And what is this? This is probably speed. I cannot read that, that was too small. The UI could use a little bit of work. Early. That's what it says, it's early. Okay. I still have 19. So I'm just gonna... Let's see. So I filled up the main character with a whole bunch of healing items just in case. And I guess this option means sell, as I'm used to. Sell, yes. What do we have here? This is the health items. What do we have here? Tattered kimono. That's probably my starting item. I don't really need this. And the yellowed ones are the equipped ones, I assume, because the prices are basically half of what I just paid. A pure white glove that can be used for multiple purposes. It's probably what he also had equipped initially, so I'm just gonna sell this. Let's just keep leveling up and see what there is. Okay, there is another shrine with magic. Okay, so we got another spell. And there is another town over here. What does this say? Recovery of physical strength, 1 person. So this is a healing spell. I don't really need to use any spells on him because the spell is multi-target and this would be a waste. It doesn't really do that much damage anyway. Oh, that's a hut. Oh. Found a free inn. Alright, what is this red dot? This looks like it would be a dungeon. So that's what the red dots on the map mean. Oh, and I can actually get here now. Alright. I mean, trying doesn't hurt.
ごきげんよう、まんじまるくん。我々は根の国の参謀。
いわば頭脳じゃよ。わかるね。
今後とも何かとね、お互いお世話になるかとも思うてな、まずは挨拶に来たわけじゃ。右からメカニック開発部門のデーロン博士じゃ。そしてバイオニック担当のデロレン博士。そして私がマジックの専門家ベーロン博士じゃ。
ま、君おつむが弱そうじゃで覚えられんじゃろ。サン博士とでも覚えてくれればよいわ。
ま、そういうことじゃ。心外なるまんじまる子。くれぐれも体に気をつけるんじゃよ。
Okay. It's not like we're not gonna not follow them. Ooh, a different battlefield. Oh, there is no map for an area like this. There is camera controls to a limited degree. It's probably best if I don't touch them. The encounter rate is a little bit wild though. That's Mom, if I recall. No, that's just one of the miners. Or just regular people. Oh no. They can heal. Thankfully they can heal from death. Doesn't seem like there is really much of any... Oh. Weird. Okay, so I guess they mark doors which lead downwards? Oh, I haven't picked it up. This 56 of something. Probably monies. Thankfully, these battle transitions are like super quick. It's a little bit off that they would go back to this style of random encounters after what they've done with Tengai Makyou Far East of Eden, the Fourth Apocalypse, where the encounters were on screen. Okay, so... what was that item actually? Found Kanro Maro. I'll just replace it with one of the... with one of the items I already have, and let's see what... Those are my stats. Where are my items? Those are my magic spells. Those are my items. Okay. What is this? Karo Maru. Physical strength middle. Okay, so this is just the mid recovery thing. I can recognize them based off what the descriptions say, but not based off of what the name of the item is in Japanese. So yeah, these sparklies mark where the way to the bottom is. Now this feels like this would be the boss door. And let's see, do they give me a chance to... Alright, Mom, I'm not gonna go quite yet. I'm gonna grind for a little bit. Yeah, that's sufficient. Why is there a double border around him?
美人の母ちゃんを助け出したくてのこのこ殺されに来たってわけだ。甘すぎるな。甘すぎんだよてめえはよ。女の一人や二人見殺しにできねえで俺様に勝てると思ってんのか？
Okay, let's see. What can we do? I don't think magic makes any kind of sense because it basically goes off of the... Yeah, this is gonna be done quickly. I may be overpowered. Okay, that was really quick.
わかってるよ。根の一族の大将にしては弱すぎるって思ってんだろう。期待に応えてやるよ。目ん玉ひんむいてよーく見ろ。これが根の一族の実力さ。
Oh, okay. Maybe this is some sort of a shtick where, like, you need to deal the last hit with magic. Let's confirm that. Or rather, let's not even try confirming that. Let's just do that. Yeah, magic does less damage than I do otherwise. Let's see, what does he say? What I did was... Is this the clan of fire? I'll be serious the next time we meet. Yeah, the translation is pretty good. So I guess the Fire Clan is the same is the thing, just as it was in the Far East of Eden, the Fourth Apocalypse. What does Mom say? Thank you, Majimaru. You're really strong, and it gets stronger. I mean, it's just an AI.
お前に大切な話があります。急いで家へ戻りましょう。
wants to go back to house to tell us a story.
万事丸、これから母さんはどうしてもお前に父さんの言葉を伝えなければなりません。
From now on, my mother will definitely give you the words of. Okay, I have to tell you. Let's just bear with this.
お前に話すようきつく言われました。仕方ありません。話します。
At that time, I was told to speak to you so tightly. There is no way I will talk.
今から1000年の昔、根の国という出雲の小国がこのジパングの征服を企んだそうです。根の一族は7本の巨大な花暗黒蘭を使い悪神黄泉を復活させました。その力を借りほんの数日でこのジパングを地獄に、そして我が物に変えたといいます。しかし火の一族と呼ばれる民だけは根の一族に最後まで頑強に抵抗し戦い続けたのです。戦いは数千日に及びました。火の一族のほとんどは命を落とし、その都も失いました。火の一族はその最後の力のすべてを火の勇者と呼ばれる7人の若者と7本の聖剣に結集しました。若者たちはその7つの命と引き換えに7本の暗黒蘭を切り、根の一族と悪神黄泉を封じたのです。わずかに残った火の一族も1000年という年月の中でその血を民の中へ移し姿を消したはずでした。
I didn't want to interrupt the cutscene, but yeah, essentially I have this software which I found out about from. Let me see if I can find you a link if you're interested. I'll search real quick for it. Copy link. So long as you can actually click on that link, it should be fine. Yeah, I'm testing it out right now. There seems to be some sort of a payment subscription involved, but I don't know how much it charges you. There is a free trial, and it gives you also an idea of how much money it would charge. So, just warning you, there is no real risk. There is no real risk involved in trying it out. Because based off of what I've read, they will warn you once your free trial runs out. They will confirm your payment details. So yeah, I'm going to be testing it out with this game because I got a special assignment to record it, but I first need to know how I need to play it, and there isn't a guide for it, mind you. So, well, no, okay. There isn't a guide for this version of the game. There is a guide for the PC Engine version of the game, which is what I'm actually using to not get lost. And thus far it has been pretty accurate. Yeah, basically, the tool is applicable to anything that you can view on your screen. And the payments seem to be like per million characters read or some shit like that. It's, but I cannot really say how much it is right now because I've been playing around with it for literal past few hours. But yeah, you could use this for a PS1 game, you could use this for a Saturn game, you could use this for basically anything you can view on your screen. That's it. Like, I could, technically, if I needed to, I could mark the part of the screen where you're talking on the chat and have that translated to a different language, if I really wanted to. But the default setting seems to be from any language to English.
本当のこと言うとね、マンジマル。母さんはお前にこんな話したくはなかったの。父さんが死んで、母さんにはもうお前しかいないんだもん。お前は父さん。
Our main character doesn't really say much. But yeah, I've already played a Tenkai Makyou game before. It was called Tenkai Makyou Far East of Eden: The Fourth Apocalypse. That one, at the very least, has a comprehensive guide, as in it will get you through the game, but it will not be a nice experience because the guide itself kind of sucks. But yeah, that game is fantastic. It's on the Saturn and on the PSP. I would recommend the PSP version because it has some extra stuff in it, and it overall just plays better. It looks a tiny bit worse than the Saturn original, but you really cannot go wrong with Tenkai Makyou Far East of Eden: The Fourth Apocalypse. It is a trip. It's like, how many games do you know where every villain has a Disney musical number? Okay, now we have new clothes. Actually, I'm curious. Well, the first Tenkai Makyou isn't on Super Famicom, mind you. That's number 0, which was actually released after many of them. The first one is on PC Engine CD. Okay, it seems that is my... Okay, this seems to be like the drop menu. Let me confirm that. Pass exchange, okay. And this one is probably drop. Yeah, throw away. The third option is throw away. And what do we add here? Yeah, this is the same menu. Yeah, me neither. I don't like PC Engine. I only really know PC Engine for the Tenkai Makyou games. What do we got here? Homeweight Takemitsu. do not understand what these stats mean up there. Let's see. Offensive power, defensive power, quickness. Okay. And what is this one? Keepsake sword. Okay, so it automatically equipped us with the best thing. I am not going to be getting rid of the... and what is this? Yeah, like, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm familiar with the with PC Engine, because there really isn't much there that I would want to get a PC Engine for that isn't already on everything else. Including the Tenkai Makyou games, which were re-released on a bunch of other things. Re-released and remade. Let me actually consult the walkthrough for this, because I need to... let's see. You have a save here. Once you defeat him, he will come back to life, and you'll have... I beat him at level 7. After saving your mom, return home. She will tell you the story about the Dark Orchids and the legendary blah blah blah. Each special sword. Then she gives you your family sword and a suit of armor. Both are auto-equipped. Okay, that explains it. Yes, I'm actually only vaguely familiar with Brain of the Dead, or Brain Dead, or whatever. There are several things with a similar name, but I have actually no idea what Waxworks was. Was that like one of those really messed up adventure games? Okay. Yes. Skip. Okay. Let's see, what, this keeps scrolling so weirdly. Leave and head to the border, crossing at the southwest corner of the region. Okay. Let's keep going until we find the next roadblock. The run button in this is a godsend. It's so quick. It's not actually where I wanted to go. Bye-bye. Waxwork is one of those games that you tumble along Wax Museum, enter... Yeah, there was something like that. Okay, I cannot go through there, so I guess I need to go ahead. Huh, odd. I mean, I guess it was popular enough that people made a translation patch for it. Thankfully, with like, if you were to actually have a PC Engine CD, so long as you, well, if you have a PC Engine CD, you can actually relatively easily use it with burned discs, because there was no copyright protection back then. Pretty much all of these early CD-based systems did not use any copyright protection, because it was just too hard for people to come by a DVD, like a CD burner. So that was a protection on its own. or rather, the possibility that people would pirate CDs existed, but it was so minuscule that it just didn't warrant coming up with copyright protection. Okay, it seems that now we can cross this border. What information site did you actually use? Some site about English patches or something? Let's see, this place looks like it's cut off. Yeah, by the time they made PS1, they've already figured out a way to make copyright protection. Which on the PS1 was also bound with regional protection. But anything that came before the PlayStation, anything that came before the PlayStation 1 and the Saturn had absolutely no measure of any kind of copyright protection. You can burn Philips CDI games, 3DO games, whatever you want. So long as the CD drive works, it will work. Yes, I have actually played Sweet Home. I haven't gotten very far in it because I got stuck and killed. Alright. VNDB. Some visual novel website. None of these scrubs stand a chance against me now. I'm saying that right now, but I will probably get murdered within like the next encounter. Okay. To play it someday, there is sort of a spiritual. Abaddon, the Princess of Decay. No clue about that. Yeah, VNDB. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Let's see what the map says. It seems like that there would be a thing that I could claim right over there. Honestly, I've played a few visual novels, or at least games that I would consider to be visual novels, just because of how much text there was in them compared to how much there was gameplay. I honestly have... I barely have patience for that. Like, there is this game on the Wii called Another Code R, which is a sequel to a game called Another Code, coincidentally, that was on the DS. And I liked that game, but the sheer amount of text and the lack of voice acting really made it, like, almost sleep-inducing. Okay, let's see. What kind of spell did I get right now? This seems to be like another healing spell, or maybe a transportation spell? Let's see. Move to a village you have already visited. Okay, nice. This is a transportation spell. I do remember that in the fourth Apocalypse they gave you those spells really, really early on. And I didn't use them because I couldn't read. So like, the game had all of these measures of making the transportation a lot easier, but I couldn't use it because in the time that it took me to figure out what the words meant and what place it corresponded with, I could have just walked there. So that was just completely on me. Oh, okay. Hello there, Mr. Snake. And here I was making fun of the scrubs. Song of Saya. Yeah, I have heard about that. Song of Saya, or was it... was it the one about the guy who has a vision that tells him, that basically shows him the world in the most horrible way? Visual novels and dating sims overall are a very popular genre. This is looking a little bit grim. I am only, well, I like weird Japanese stuff, so that's basically where it comes from. Oh, one fantastic visual novel that I would totally recommend to anybody is Sakura Wars. Any of them, really. They're all fantastic. Oh, did somebody steal my thing? Okay, we're on to the next dungeon, I guess. Oh, hi there, Mr. Zombie. Okay, I probably gotta level up like one time here. Oh, so this time we do actually have on-screen encounters. If you're gonna play Sakura Wars, I would totally, actually recommend playing it on a PS2, because the Wii version's actually very bad. Okay, let's use up some of these recovery items. Oh, this is equipment. It's not even the problem that the Wii version is lackluster, it's just glitchy. It will randomly crash on you, which is bad considering that the game has distance between save points, which is like 40 plus minutes. With no checkpoints, mind you. So, yeah, not fun. So yeah, just play it on the PS2. The copies aren't all that expensive, and you could also just play the game on the emulator. Yes, Fragile Dreams, the Farewell to the Ruins of the Moon or something like that. It's such an interesting game, but also just such a mess. Because it almost seems like halfway through the game the creators of it forgot what it was about. Okay, let's see. The most useless thing of all of them seems to be this one. Yes, replace. And what do we got out of that? How do I access the item menu? Okay, this gets a little bit confusing. This is the magic menu, and this is the equipment menu. There we go. World Ends With You. I have never played any of the World Ends With You versions, neither on the DS or the phones, so I don't really have any opinion on it. What does it actually say? I'm gonna actually check this. I didn't find anything. I wanna, before I go anywhere, I need to level up. Because I already see the boss standing over there. One more level, give it to me, baby. Yeah, there are like I can like games that were specifically designed to be played with like the stylus do not work when you try to do not really work when you try to implement when you try to implement the non-resistive touch screen controls. Okay, the zombies respond, so I can just use them to grind. They're much safer than the dragons outside. Ah, there was a thing. There was nothing in the thing. Okay, how much do I have until I level up? Where do I check that? Seems that it would be either 5 or 10. Let me see. I'm assuming it's gonna be not very much, so I'm just gonna assume that this is I mean, I am like there are games where like you can fix, like you can make the controls work on the touch screen, but in a lot of cases that falls flat because you just do not have the same kind of feedback as when you use buttons. For example, I played Chaos Rings 3 on my phone, and even though I sunk like over 100 hours into that game, I still would have much rather played it with an analog stick or a D-pad. Okay, it seems that I still need to just collect one more XP. But I recently managed to get a port of Chaos Rings 3 working on my PS Vita. There we go, I was right. And I am leveled and ready.
Oh, お前が万事丸か。そばで見ると悲しいぐらい小さいな。まだまだガキじゃねえか。本当におめえが角のバカ野郎を任したのか。信じられねえな。俺様は死神兄弟の爪をたっぷり可愛がってやるからかかってきな。
Let's see. Oh yeah, this one's not useful at all. Chaos Rings. Are you familiar with Wild Arms? The Wild Arms games on the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. So basically, Chaos Rings is like another series by the same people who made the Wild Arms series. And the point of Chaos Rings was sort of to bring console JRPGs onto mobile phones. And so the first one and second one and the other second one were released on like Android and iOS iOS devices, like way back, like 2010s, and they were received very well. But when it comes to like Chaos Rings 3. Like, that one was probably the best one of them, and also the most expensive. Also the most expensive to buy. So it didn't sell particularly well, despite the fact that it was basically a PlayStation 2 RPG in both production values, looks, and content. But like, you know, for a phone. And I've played that game for over like 120 hours, and I loved it. But yeah, I actually have all of the prequels as well. One JRPG called on the PlayStation 1. Well, you have to be Einhander was a shooter game, and Erkites, or however you call that was a fighting game. Hilariously, both of them were Brigand Line. I am absolutely unfamiliar with that one. And the boss is Onion Rings. Langrisser. Yeah, that one actually recently got a remake on the Switch, right? This map, like, mind you, this map is so useful. Langrisser, if I recall correctly... Yeah, Langrisser got a remake, and I believe it also got translated into English officially for the first time. I'm actually completely unfamiliar with what happened with the Langrisser remake thus far. Okay, so the lightning hits randomly. Okay, it seems I am able to get to this city now. Let's see, it seems that I'm also capable of getting to yet another new spell. A JRPG dating sim can work, especially when you combine the mechanics together. It actually makes it a lot more fun, in my opinion, so long as it's not handled incompetently. Like, the best example of it is the Sakura Wars series, where like the dating sim mechanics are Digimon World 2003. I have never played any of the Digimon World games, except for a remake, the Digimon RE Digitize. That one is fantastic. I absolutely recommend it. Although, if you're gonna play that one, play the 3DS version. Yeah, for me, that is often like like, especially if you stop playing a game for a long while. Yeah, for me, like, there were a bunch of games that I had to drop completely when I was, like, if I didn't play them for a really long time. The one for the Vita, which, no, it was for the PSP and the 3DS. You know, I should actually go to that city and heal because of this. Okay. Well, okay. Where am I now? Am I back in the main city? It seems that way. Oh well, happens. Yes, the 3DS version is like an enhanced, it's an enhanced port. Let me see. Let's get back to where we were. The 3DS version is an enhanced port. It has a bunch of extra stuff in it, and it basically also balances out certain things that were annoying in the PSP version. Yeah, like for me, whenever I drop a game for an extended period of time, I generally prefer to start it from the beginning because otherwise I have absolutely no clue. Oh, Kadelka, that one's pretty short. It's like 10 hours if you sit down to it. It's I've played that one several times actually. It's really awesome. And the battle system, so long as you distribute your stats very like smartly, you are just going to be crushing everything along the path. So that definitely helps. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to visit some of the cities because I have been ignoring that. Just in case we happen to get Dade. But yeah, this game so far is pretty nice. Even though like you get killed and you get brought back to wherever the hell you were, it's actually relatively easy to get back to exactly where you were. I never played either Final Fantasy VII or the remake, so I have I don't really have an opinion one way or another. Let's see. Anything? No. I still have yet to check if this game is one of those where like they hide goodies around every corner. So far I haven't been able to find anything in the drawers. Like, out of all of the Final Fantasies, the only one I've played so far is Type 0, and that one I really liked. Final Fantasy Type 0 was just such a fantastic action RPG in my opinion, and probably some of the most impressive looking PlayStation PSP games. Let's see, what do you have to offer? Those are healing items. That's worse, and this is better. Oh, he doesn't have any space for the inventory. I have no idea. This is the only one I've played for the past an hour and 40 minutes. This is where I started playing it, so I don't have an opinion. Yeah, Type 0 I absolutely recommend. It was also released on the... Let's see. That game was released on the PSP as well as PS4, so it's relatively accessible. How the hell do I change my equipment? Okay, that's how I swap out the order. And how I choose it is... This is the highest one. Oh. 15, 13, 7... And this one remains empty for some reason. Well, everything that I cannot wear is... Okay, so the first position is... No. Damn it, I bought it again. Yeah, it was really nice. Thank you for dropping by. Good luck with the exam, by the way. Ah, there we go. Did I literally buy the worst one? Yes, I did. I should have just... No, I didn't buy the worst one. I just haven't bought this one yet. Still getting used to the menus. I cannot get rid of this. you for realsies? Oh well. What do you have to offer? Nothing? What is this Cupid's child doing here? Okay, let's see what the map can tell us. I probably should just go back to the place where I got killed. Yeah, that would be smart. Already picked up everything over there. Oopsie daisies. That's not what I intended to do. Thankfully, this dungeon now shouldn't have any monsters in it, or at the very least they're gonna be easily avoidable. Okay.
ジパング一の伊達男歌舞伎團十郎様の通りだい。小汚ねえ田舎者は恥ずかしそうに道の端っこ歩きやがれ。あ、その小せえ体にちっとも似合わねえジンバウル、おめえが万事丸か。耳かっぽじってよく聞けよ。おめえと一緒に戦うつもりは全然ない。俺は確かに火の一族だ。しかし生まれてこの方、それで得したことなんざ一度もねえ。俺はこの火の地の力で目立って目立って目立ちまくって名を売って超派手に生きるのさ。ま、そういうわけだ。てめえもな、ジパングのためとか宿命とか捨てて楽しくやれやな。
He wouldn't be a main character now, would he? Oh, he has better stuff. don't really want to buy anything else because it seems that pretty much everything I buy, like he cannot get rid. Like there are certain types of items I cannot get rid of. Like this one. Yeah, like I already have a significantly better one, but I am not allowed to sell this one. It's gonna be inconvenient. Not gonna bother with this thing. Oh, this is storage? Let's see. Custody. Yeah, okay, I will assume that that is custody means storage. Okay, now I can finally get rid of that thing. Those are healing items. And those would be spells if I'm correct. That doesn't say me much. Yeah, those are spells. Why would I want to get rid of spells? Maybe at a certain point you get too many, and you have to let go of them. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't need to sleep yet. I know that this guy eventually joins you as like one of the party members. I wonder if this is gonna happen anytime soon. I hope so. Let's see what other interesting places they have here. Okay. Doesn't seem like there was anything of relevance, at least for now. Alright. Oh, excuse me for that. It seems like I should be able to get someplace here. Okay, good level. Isn't this where I came from? No, I came from up there. So the dots on the map mark just in general caves, not specifically dungeons. If they're red, then they're dungeons. If they're not, then they're just houses, I guess. Okay, this looks irrelevant. It looks like we cannot do anything about it. I can probably hazard a guess that I first need to defeat the 3 guys that we saw at this one location. For now, I'm just gonna mess around the map, try to figure out where everything is, and probably then find a save point and call it a day, because it's pretty late here. What do you have to offer? Seems he had a better sword. I guess I'll have to leave this one at the storage place then. I wonder if they have more of these storage places. And what do we got there? That's a basic bitch healing item, that's a less basic bitch healing item. And what do we have here? Instantly escape from the labyrinth. Don't really need this. Is there anything towards that direction? Seems like yes. Oh, there's poison. Ah, shit. I don't think I have anything that cures poison. Or do they have enough foresight to get something? Let's see. That's not it. Those are the small heals and the big heals. Okay, so I cannot actually go that direction because there is no bridge over here. Oh, you automatically recover from poison after some time. That's good. The map is simultaneously helpful and unhelpful at the same time because the definitely it's helpful. Like I would not be able to make make it without the map, but at the same time the map is also really vague as to the borders of where anything is. Like, based off of this map, I would assume there was a line that led to the city that was on the lake. There isn't. Yeah, on the map it looks like there would be, but there isn't. Okay, good. Because I was about to have to use the potions. Lightning seems to like to leave at least one guy alive. Okay, I cannot go there from this angle no matter what. shall never see what this two-headed snake does. That's not what I wanted to do. This one's also hidden behind the tentacle wall. Okay, so the monkeys seem to be utterly resistant to lightning. Oh, that's acid. It takes away my magic. Oh well, I can live with that. Is there any way to speed up combat or something? Okay, let me just remember where the storage shop was. I think it was this one. No, that's not this one. It's not this one either. Red sign. Is this one? Yes. I'm assuming what I need to do is yeah, that's where I came from. There isn't really anything I can do in this location right at this moment. So I guess this is the location you're supposed to go to last. Where does this take us? This is exactly where I am now. Well, that was a waste. That's even worse. And now I can't cast it anymore. Oh well. I guess this is where we're saving this time. Nope. Nope. Oh, this looks like an important building I missed before. It has a chest. That's not actually what I wanted to do. I wanted to come back up there. I would have hidden something here. But I ain't not near. So this is like heating water, I guess. That's why there isn't an inn here, I guess. But I still would like to have a save point. I guess it doesn't matter, I can use this. Or I cannot. This is back, and this is the main city of this place. So I guess I'll just have to go towards here. Cannot break them. Let's see. It doesn't seem like there is anything else I could go to. Like, all of the dungeons here are already conquered. Yeah, I guess it's per map. So the first option is probably going to be the first town. Correct. I'm just gonna use this place to save and call it quits for today. So I would say that this was a successful... No, that's not what I wanted to do. I would say that this was a successful first session for understanding absolutely nothing in Japanese and just using an AI to translate everything for me from screenshots. We'll see how far that takes us, and have